Canadian soil, and the Canadian faithful showing a lot of support here, even money on him. 3-1 the second choice, number 4, Wheeling and Dealin, undefeated trotting son of Cantab Hall for trainer Dustin Jones, driver Sylvain Filion. 5-1 co-third choices here are 2 Cream Puff Mac Daddy debuts for new connections following a private purchase, and Murmur Hanover fresh off that Ontario Sire Stakes record performance August 23rd here at Mohawk. First division of the Champlain Stakes, and behind the gate, off stride goes the 8 Broadway Prince. Here they come. They're off and trotting in a good beginning at the inside. First away for the lead is Murmur Hanover, and Murmur Hanover trots out and grabs the early racetrack. Second away at the inside came Cream Puff Mac Daddy. Oscarson floating out with a perfect Yankee from in third. He'll look to tuck in the first turn. Wheeling and Dealin off the speed as Filion puts him on hold in the early going, back there from in fourth, and through at the inside to claim the 5th spot as the trotters go to the quarter is It's Payday Friday. Back towards the inside, racing along from in 6th now as they check in at that first quarter in 27-3. That is Pounce Hanover, followed by Noble Flight, who's racing along from in 7th. Further back we go to find the Art of Lindy, who races along towards the inside there from an 8th position. Mr. V's Victory trotting along from in 9th with the pack, but way back is Broadway Prince trailing 10th as the field is almost at the midway point. Murmur Hanover calling the shots tonight. 27-3 was the first quarter he put on the board. Bayarjan about to show him the whip on the way to the midway point. Here comes pressure out of third. Oscarson right lines a perfect Yankee. Comes first over, chasing a 57-second first half tempo, which has been thrown down by Bayarjan, who just pulled the plugs on Murmur Hanover. Bracing for the challenge here of a perfect Yankee as these two colts get it on around that far turn. Sitting a chilly third is Cream Puff Mac Daddy in the pocket spot for Jameson. Covered up on the outside from in fourth now. A great striking spot for Wheeling and Dealin now. About 2 lengths off the lead with just over a quarter of a mile of racetrack to cover. Murmur Hanover Dealin with that first over, a perfect Yankee. Wheeling and Dealin is kicked off cover. Spoiling a 2-hole trip was Cream Puff Mac Daddy. He's in the safety lane off stride. Bayarjan calls on Murmur Hanover off 3/4 of 125-4. A perfect Yankee's not going away. Kicked out off cover. Here comes Wheeling and Dealin. And a sweet second override for Filion and Wheeling and Dealin. And that trotting colt is coming by in deep stretch. And the undefeated streak goes on for Wheeling and Dealin. A perfect 5 for 5 as he adds the Champlain Stakes to his resume. And he trots home in 1:55 to do it. A stakes record, and he just missed the track record by a 1/5 of a second. Wheeling and Dealin is still undefeated.